It's an exciting day for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and Maureen, Maria Athens, and Lil Randall. Go just the bad ones. Thank you. Freedom of speech. Doors unlocked. Pull hard to open. I was saying he looks more like me without the his gray hair dye. He's not supposed to look like me. He doesn't look like himself. But he's perfect just the way he is too. It's his natural color. He's only 08. He'll be 08 May 26th. Well, this year, 2026. He's gonna be home for his birthday with me. I know. I know. Very funny. What was really going on we called 911 on July 25th and July 27th because I'd come home in between, and Lil Randall was there for it all, along with Kalamata Gatula. And what happened to her? What happened to me? What happened to Happy Athens and Kalamata Gatula Athens and Maureen Athens and Agape alive and in the afterlife? That's Agape Athens. M. Athens. Athens is our last name. And this is Lil Randall. He's a Cabbage Patch Kid. So you know, it's really hard to drive a commercial bus, especially in Las Vegas. Let's keep it local. So we were waiting, obviously always legal since I got sober permanently, January 13th, 2021, from the worst kind of alcoholism ever. That's hard liquor, primarily binge drinking, and primarily alone and at airports. So we were waiting for the 207 West after the 203 from LVMPD Evidence Vault, where I successfully picked up Lil Randall. It's safer times now. That's why I surrendered him to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. That's Convention Center Area Command. I thought that was our local precinct from the Regency Towers because it's the closest one out of any of our gates. That would be Karen Liberace for the posh people. Vegas Valley in Maryland, and Joe W. Brown, closest Cross Street Desert Inn. So we were waiting for the bus, 207, right here. And I don't know, I have a video because my therapist suggested still make outdoor videos when I'm not safe for their stalking. So it was a private trash company, and he was watching me twinkling, and then he was going to this to me. Really gross. And look how clean the bus is too. So back to us in this city and the whole thing. He starts standing there tapping like this. What do they? I mean, they're illegally stalking me. What do they think they're intimidating? I mean, it is very scary why they would do all this to me, and I know why. I know why. So, and then he gets on his phone, like, oh, was he going to call LVMPD? I mean, come on. Or was he? And this was a really nice driver. And so was Jesus on the 203, I think. And what are he or she respectfully going to do? Not me, ever, even drunk, okay? If somebody fights somebody or knifes them or whips a gun out or whatever. Anywhere. Greyhound here, anywhere. It just takes once. Does she have cramps today? Is she going through something in her family? You know, does she owe money to someone? I'm not talking about her, but people have their own lives outside of work and society.
So one of the coolest memories I think I have is my dad was chairman of the board at the time, and Michael Jackson ended up being our neighbor for about a week. And I, at the time, was writing for the New York Post. So I'm thinking, I need to get the interview. And like, my mom's a great cook. We're going across the hall. Let's make you dinner. And you can tell me your story. I'll get verbatim from the New York Post. The next day, Michael Jackson left. I guess he was a little worried there as a pesky reporter across the way.
It's dynamic. I said no two units are alike in here. On 200 plus minutes.
3 out of 5 ain't bad, and I'm alive. And Agape and Lil Randall, well, he's just a toy. And Agape is in the eternal afterlife. It was the only choice for us.
First thing that comes to my mind with Mo Davis is love for his country. Not for the reasons that you might think. It's not because he was a major investor and major developer, which he was. But it was the country club became a symbol of how mob-oriented people who, from whatever they came from, if it was Kansas City, Chicago, they were still lower-class citizens in those locations. They were looked down upon because they were monsters, gangsters, illegals.
So of course people are recording me or whatnot. I mean, they're not going to wreck our little natural Lil Randall high. You know, of course they're not going to have any clothes that he would wear or that he would want to wear. But I think I found him socks. I know. And they're all recording me because, well, I'm a one of a kind myself. And yesterday was a big day in our family. Lil Randall came home from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And yesterday couldn't have gone better. Like they're going to distract me from myself. Very funny. This does affect my safety and security and health. So at Ross, of course, they didn't have any Lil Randall outfits, but I knew they probably wouldn't. I was going to get him new socks. So I cased the place and I got a jean skirt for myself. Back to us. So Kayla, she was African American, so it was $21.66 I paid in cash. So she gives me 5 cents back, right? So I said, I respectfully don't know why the penny's gone. I am not going to repeat myself. I'm not in finance, banking, or a business person, entertainer, or politician. Moving on. So I said, can I get 9 or 10 cents back, right? So she played dumb, and then I played dumb, but not really. So is she collecting that at the end of her shifts? Because, well, every cent counts. And then, of course, a couple dollars a shift or an hour, or people coming in and out and actually buying things and not returning it, you know. And then it was Ross Yes for Less, the billboard flashing near Aria on like 5 years on January 13th, 2021, when I was walking up and down the strip, well near my Motel 6 in Koval Lane, and Lily still worked there that day managing it. And of course there's the MGM Grand, and I only have my, non-memory really, and they helped me out a lot. The good security, right? They got me into the emergency ambulance, and I got the banana bag. Now I didn't know what a banana bag was until, or maybe I did. Was that pre or post Helen Vine the first time? Oh, I knew what one was. And then of course, as I hated myself, the taxi, I had stopped at that, it's a liquor store right there before you make the right on Desert Inn. And I drank them and it made me feel better. And my dad was there, I know. Blacked out, crying about his mother. On the floor, my yaya, it was pretty bad. And of course this tattoo is 2011 and 8's my favorite number, so it's easy to remember what July 20th, 2019 means. Happy Friday. Right here from Ward 5, District 6, hashtag DTLV, from Maria Athens, Agape Athens, and Lil Randall Centers. These three, the Book of Mormon, they're holding. Now we've got, Sylvia and Jesus here with their beautiful, I don't have them in it, with their beautiful puppy, about 4 weeks old. Jesus, I almost said Cristo because that's my godson's name, Jesus, Jesus Christ. So they're here asking them, as I organically, I don't say that, naturally walk down this street going to North Las Vegas, and the whole thing. So they're obviously hiding their identity. Now, I've never struggled with my identity. These things just called me a bum, a bitch, learn Spanish better, tell me and all of this stuff. Right, and you're saying this in front of little kids. A reason to hit me?
She hit you, did she not? If you want, you can go ahead and call the police and make a complaint.
Wow. So this is my Ross. I've been coming here since I went to Resolutions with Agape in her stroller. And so some woman just hit me in the back. She was nice. The security and some manager just said she had a reason to hit me. She had a reason to hit me, and then I can call the cops if I want to. I don't want to, and I will if I want to. And I'm a big deal, and I'm putting this all on television the right time. Happy Saturday. So Burlington Coat Factory, I got into in Anchorage, Alaska, and they had one in Airport Heights, and they always had the clothes I wore for work and out of work and good shoes. So I found this for Lil Randall, and I saw the cutest little girl. She's 10 months old. Her name's Adira, and her mom was really pretty too. But then you don't want to talk to somebody too long about how cute their kid is because, her mom was probably wanting to just shop, right? And when people say your dog's so cute, can I pet her about Agape? No, get your own dog. So then, I don't know what, so they had really good tennis shoes in Anchorage of my size too. So they have these, and they say they're orthopedic. Now, I haven't had purple gazelle since high school, and purple is the national recovery color, they say, for alcohol. So I don't know, and they're a 5.5, which I'm a 5, but they say orthopedic, and they're only $30. And purple matches everything. And they're gazelles too. What do you think? And I cased everything. Lil Randall, he likes to wear socks. And on his hands because he can't get dirty. I don't know, I'll think about it. I don't want to spend too much money in here. I mean, I have it, but what do I really need? And the security in front, he was professional and looked much more legit. I don't say legit. Lil Randall is still completely quiet. He's been through a lot. And we haven't washed his hair since we were at home. And his hair smells like chemicals from his spray-on silver hair dye. So he's going to stay brown for a while. And he's only 8 on May 26th. So. And I haven't been hugging him at night. I do for a little bit, and then I move him over here. He smells, of course, like a Cabbage Patch Kid because they always stay like that.